Hello, how are you doing? I have done some thinking about water therapy. One of the things I have been doing as of late after a workout or just any kind of physical activity, especially in the morning, is taking a really cold shower after any particular activity that involves sweating. And at first, I at first it was really difficult to even get the setting down to like a low kind of cold setting. And then after some time, after a couple weeks, I began to realize the coldest setting in the beginning was now the hottest setting. And then I cranked it all the way down to like the coldest possible setting, the coldest possible shower setting. Now I'm beginning to realize that that's just not cold enough. Now I've had to add ice, like had to take ice baths and just really get the temperature down low. And I thought to myself, this is interesting because I'm noticing my body adapting to just how cold the water is. This wasn't the case in the beginning. So where am I going with this? I thought about I don't know if you could see my little German Shepherd there. We normally come down and just do swimming, and we play fetch with the tennis ball. If you have an animal and you ever do that, it's really, really fun. I was thinking that since I've been doing this whole, taking the cold bath, cold shower thing, and it really feels good. Like I just feel alive and refreshed. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and make this during the winter time, my shower and bath after I do a workout. And, well, I'm just wondering if anyone else does that. Takes a and have noticed how the body adapts to that. Now, as I said, we're entering the winter months. I'm thinking, like, even if it snows, I'm gonna see how I can endure the cold when it snows. Like after you just work out, you just go out and just kind of lay in the snow. It sounds ridiculous to some. But when I look at people from different countries, like in the colder regions of Earth, I notice that they can handle the weather easy. A particular aspect begins to emerge that I sense that if you take on this route, that because you're putting your body through like extremes, one extreme to the other, one extreme to the other. I remember many years ago, I would do saunas, really, I think it's called a sauna or sauna. You're in a setting where it's really steamy hot, and then you jet on out, and then you jump into like a cold lake or river. You keep this up, it builds immunity. It makes your immune system incredibly strong. So if anything, from this you can take away from this message, you can try that. And I believe that your immune system will become strong. And I'm talking really, you'll see people, if, I'm not knocking, people for, like, I'm not knocking people, but it's interesting, like, if a person doesn't try it, then maybe, my words are slipping up, I apologize. I'm seeing a person who doesn't try it, and then they get, like, from the summer months, and then they go into the winter months, and then all of a sudden their body's in such shock, like, and their immune system's like, it just goes haywire. But if a human being, puts themselves in extremes, one after the other, conditioning, then I believe that builds a strong immune system. So you might want to try it. This is something I thought about when I came down here to the Potomac River. It's beautiful, but it's just something I thought about. Maybe you could, take it or leave it. But it is interesting. What are some of your thoughts? Have you ever tried it? I'm really curious to study this stuff, but it just came to mind. So with that being said, we'll talk soon, my friends. Peace. Came on, ready to go? Let's do this.